Welcome, friend. Welcome to Morrowind. Welcome back, friends. Last time we were here, we did a good thing and got rid of a corrupt piece of shit. And we did a bad thing and agreed to become a tax collector. I would make a comment about the duality of humankind or something, but, really I've got nothing. I just want to see the content. I'm sure that deep inside, Syra is screaming at me about it. So if the game crashes randomly, you know why. To say the shadows do look amazing as the sun sets in mildly accelerated time. Wow. They're really crisp. Morrowind shadows were nothing like as good as this originally, so I'm a little, overawed still. And god rays and glowing mushrooms and everything. Stunning. So, first thing to do is to go to a rill and dump a lot of the crap we just cleaned out of the Andrano ancestral tomb. Oh yes. Hi there, Vashai, we haven't forgotten you. It's not time yet. Hi, Ariel.
Yes, madam. I am at your service.
Very kind of you to say so. Oh, you're really fond of us at the moment. That's excellent. Let's do some business, old chap. Now, I remember that last time we tried to sell these arrows, we were offered 3 for them for the whole stack. Now we're being offered 70. That is much more reasonable. Thank you, Ariel. It is worth hauling all this nonsense over to you. There are other traders that we can use. I don't think I want anything very much of this stuff. Dagger of Judgment I'm going to keep in case it's a quest item. Felthorn I'm going to keep because it's an actual quest. And I'll have to get to the bottom of that somehow. Firebrand I don't want. Iron arrows, you can have all of those. Iron bolts, you can have those. 13 throwing knives, you can have those. Silver darts? Oh, that's right. I got a bag of silver darts, didn't I? That's exciting. I can have infinite inventory clutter. Steel katana. Lots of random head pieces I didn't want. Wonder why there were so many helmets and so little else. Maybe it's just a value thing. There was other stuff and I didn't bother picking it up. What's this? The thief ring. I mean, it's unique, but yeah, you can have that. 5% chameleon, haha, no. 5 points for 5 seconds. It's 25 in total. Bit weighty, but maybe. That I don't need because now I've got all that milk. Restore luck, sure. Rising force, useful in a pinch. Better restore luck. I think 1 restore luck is probably enough. I say that. That'll come back and bite me in the ass. You can have the booze. I'm going to have to go and buy some stuff from me to make up for all of this. Keeping the guar milk. You can have that, that's rubbish. Cure disease, I want to keep. Detect creatures, nope. Dispel 10%, nope. Disease resistance, nope. Got cures. Fire shield. Cat! Leave me alone. I'm busy. Sujama, no thanks. Don't have any bug must. Keeping that. Trauma root tea. Oh, that's an excellent restore fatigue. Did I have cheap restore fatigue? Yes. Okay, great. Ingredients. Nope. You can have the ingredients. Let's scroll forward a bit so that I'm not catching myself out. Sooner or later, I am going to get myself an alchemy set. And at that point... restore health. Ingredient, though. Maybe not. I like a jam sandwich, but... you know, diabetes and all that. Not so healthy. Yeah, when I get an alchemy set, I'm probably going to regret the fact that I just sold everything all the time. Then again, money is useful. Money can be used to buy goods and services and other alchemy ingredients. And there's a lot of stuff, you know, I mean, you can see how much stuff I'm just picking up, just wandering around, not trying very hard. If I actually stopped to loot things off the various plants we encountered. Plus, in theory, better luck means better drops out of containers. So, even rarer things should be easy enough to come by comparatively. I mean, not super easy, but... lots of food, aren't you lucky? Could be some hard work not to just end up giving you thousands of gold. I don't need the directions to Caius. Package I do need. Paper you can have. Scrolls weigh next to nothing, I'll keep them. Black arrow. Oh, I need that tax record, don't I? Literally complaining about how I'm the tax man now. I suppose I could just, you know, not worry about it. Just to pick these plates up by accident when I was looting other stuff. That's Fargoth's bag of darts. That's another key. Don't think flint and steels do anything for us, but who knows? The muck shovel I'm going to keep just in case. That I don't fully understand yet, so let's keep that too. Probably dump the keys, but... Okay, so that's 4,000 gold's worth of stuff, and Ariel has 800. So I need to buy whatever he has that's expensive and isn't going to weigh a ton. Filter of Swiftblade. Mine's a couple of hundred, I guess. Dreg Viper Axe, no. Useful if you want to learn a new weapon skill. It's quite useful to get a weapon with a fortify that skill that's enchanted on it, because that'll help you be less sucky. Magic helmets. Egg minus helm, that's not going to be worth much. Pouch of feather. I mean, that's good. Let's buy them. Got to bring this stuff down somehow. I'm going to have to buy a lot of scrolls, I think. Scrolls don't weigh too much. Let's just buy all of his scrolls, whatever they are. Chili, please stop clawing at me, little one. I want to at least get through this before I turn around and help you. Do you have any restore attributes? I did need some restore attributes. Fortify, 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 restore health, brandy, brandy, grief, master. Doesn't feel like I'm in luck. I'm going to have to go to a temple. But we'll buy this and this. Is there anything else? So things I can take back that are very high ratio. Daedra Heart here. There was a gem here. That's not worth anything much. Is it meteor slime or something? Meteor slime. That's not worth very much either. I'm surprised. I thought it was worth more than that. I'm aware that I'm muttering. Shalt Crescent's quite expensive. Getting there. Okay, fine. 1 point for bartering purposes. How does that look, old chap? Thank you very much. And one thing that NPCs do sometimes is stick things that you sell them on if they decide it's better equipment than what they already had. Ariel might be wearing that helmet for the rest of the game now. And that weird breastplate. Oh, my poor chap, what have I done to you? I'm so sorry. It looks like you've equipped the katana too. That's all kind of hilarious. Okay. Well, we have some more gold. I would give you some ugly helmets if I could, friends. Chills has vanished for the moment. So, that's... Okay, let's not have to re-go through that. Let's see if I can find Elderfire. She was out here last time. She's the one who gave us the last thingy. She was talking about how civic-minded she was, so... Excuse me. We can if you stop walking around. You here because of those taxes? Great! So after the death of the previous one, the girl has found another lackey to extort money from us? What do we get for our taxes? Prove to me that my tax money goes for the protection of the citizens. Kill those smugglers at Adamasartas for me, then we can talk about paying taxes. I'm actually way ahead of you. You killed them? Excellent work. I will gladly pay my taxes now. I just wish I didn't have to ask you for this, and the Empire would have done it already. By the way, I heard that at the warehouse, the Census and Excise Office offers a bounty for any contraband you may find in smugglers' caves. You may want to check out that cave for anything like that, before somebody loots it and takes your rightfully earned money. Oh, we can sell our drugs to the Census and Excise, can we? That is excellent news. Thank you, Elderfire. You've been a friend. Let's go do that. Let's go hunt some drugs. Woo, drugs! Like money, drugs can be used to buy goods and services, but very different goods and services from the ones that money can typically buy. And possibly ones that are less what you were thinking of when you were thinking about goods and services. There's a whole dark web full of that sort of stuff, I gather. Not that I'd know. I am as virtuous as a virtuous thing. This is the slave pen. Oh, the slaves are gone. Good. I'm not sure if I ever got round to mentioning it, but there is a hidden faction in the game called Twin Lanterns. And they are an anti-slave faction. And once you free enough slaves randomly... I'm just going to look for drugs. Once you free enough slaves randomly, they will start giving you proper missions. And I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't even know why I'd say that. I am not a fan of slavery. Even in games, very much. I get why the Dunmer are so slavey culturally and stuff, but, you know, it was a while ago, and I don't really see it as super necessary to game design. So I'm definitely going to be freeing as many slaves as I can, and I'm sure that Syra, although she may hate being a taxman, is well with me on this one. What's this? Oh yeah, that's right. Claymore. Wasn't worth it. Is there some more stuff? Don't think there were. Don't really remember any drugs under the water, but there might have been some stuff up where the leader of the encampment was, which was up here. Let's just have a little quick run through and have a check. Yeah, so, you know, I'm all for Oh no, we're at. I'm all for freeing as many slaves as possible. And also, I've never done the Twin Lamps quests either. That's another thing that I want to make sure I get through. And I think that's been expanded in the mod set, in the same way that this cave has, and a couple of other things have. Actually, quite a lot of other things have. So, yeah, like there's an island just off the bay here that has a little pen. In fact, we already had that Argonian asking us to go and find his friend and bring him a bottle of booze to go with it. Did he want Cyrodiilic brandy? Yeah. Travashe. What's this? Bargoth, Mountain Hut, Murder. Yes, here we are. Finemouth asked me to find his friend Skycrest who'd been captured by slavers. So I'm going to go have a look at that place and rescue anyone in there that needs rescuing. The big granddaddy of slave escapes is the Dren Plantation, kind of in the middle of southern Vardenfell. That's a bit optimistic for me to just go in guns blazing at the moment. But, yeah, that'll happen sooner or later. I suppose I should drop the drugs off at the warehouse first, just in case there's one of those denial of service things. Okay, maybe I speak to the lady up here. That would make sense to me.
Go ahead.
Adraria. Greetings. The Census and Excise Office offers bounty for contraband, who will pay a reward for moon sugar, skooma, and raw ebony. The former two will be destroyed, while the latter will be added into the Imperial stockpile. If you want, I can give you a list of the known smuggler caves in the Bitter Coast. You could kill the smugglers there and turn their contraband over to me. Turning in contraband diligently might also contribute towards your promotion in the Census and Excise Office. You know, thanks. Here, take this list. It provides information about the known smuggler caves of the Bitter Coast and also about our offer of bounty for any contraband that you turn over. Don't lose it. I'm not going to issue you another one. I'm probably going to sell it to a rill, but he probably won't sell it on. Yes, I can offer you a small reward for this moon sugar. Here, take this gold. Moon sugar's been removed. 50 gold. Oh, that's a terrible, terrible price. But it's fine. I don't have a Khajiit to sell to at the moment. There's one in Almora. In particular, that's a good place to sell drugs. But for the moment, you're welcome, Fargoth. Sorry to just run past you, but you're a little repetitive old chap. Gala was who I spoke to about Elderfire, wasn't it?
What do you want?
I want to report in. Task. I'm glad she finally agreed to pay these taxes. I cannot give you a reward this time, however I have pulled some strings, and you can live in the shack of the late Forith Gilnith without paying taxes and rent. If you want to work for us, you will need a residence in Seyda Neen. The shack is still the property of the Empire, mind you, but as long as you work for us, you can use it freely. Anyway, I have a new task for you if you are ready. I do. Is this enough to go up a rank? It's about advancement. Congratulations, Syra. You are now Syra the Apprentice. This time I assume I don't have enough. You are Lord of the Empire, you are eager to do your job, however I do not think you have the requirements necessary for this position. This is how factions work in Morrowind. You do jobs for them, and the more stuff you do, the more advancement points you get in some background counter, and when you have enough advancement points, you can go up a level. And that will unlock facilities for a lot of stuff, like it'll unlock certain trainers in the guilds of mages and fighters, stuff like that. I'm not sure how complex this guild is. Any faction is a guild, effectively. I'm not sure how complex the Census and Excise Office faction is. But, you know, let's find out. A new task. There is another citizen of Seyda Neen I need you to collect taxes from. He is Finemouth the Argonian. According to the tax record, he is due to pay 54 gold. Now, he might give you a story that he is poor, but it's the duty of every citizen to pay taxes. If he refuses to pay, I give you permission to arrest him. A guard will take him away and he will pay his debts to society in hard labour. I mean, I'll talk to him, but I'm not going to make him pay it. Unless I absolutely have to. Okay. Thanks, Asusius. But given that Elderfire's task wasn't just grab money, it was go and do a quest. Hopefully Finemouth has something that we can do for him as well. Even if it's just go pay for me or something. Warren Gilnith is the chap we stabbed. So now that his stuff, his shack didn't go to owned by us. It was still owned by him, but now presumably no, stuff's still red. Oh well, fine. Just go away. That'll leave some crap in my stuff, but it's fine. I don't want to live in a room with a stinking corpse in it. No disrespect. But he is a corpse. He will be stinking by now. Finemouth.
Prey approaches.
Or is it the predator, my friend? Here we go. I know why you're here, to collect my taxes. Please have mercy on me. I am just a poor fisherman. I cannot make that much money the Census and Excise Office demands. Please, could you pay it instead of me? I promise I'll pay it back to you at one point. I mean, my reply here that's written is pretty grudging. I would not say that. I mean, I've just looted a Dark Elf tomb and made several hundred gold. I would be delighted to pay your tax, my friend. Thank you so much. I will never forget this. You are the kindest tax collector. Definitely better than the old one they killed. Nice. Thank you. Again, finally I will have the opportunity to get out from poverty. I hope so. Maybe once your friend gets back, the pair of you can work a better boat or something. Okay, this skybox is slightly bombastic, I admit. But it is pretty. And I'm not going to be doing a huge amount of night stuff, so... Also, I just don't have the energy to go through and look through the 40 different variants that I could apply and see which one might be better actually in world, because they never quite render properly when you just look at the shots. So, this is our skybox.
Thanks again for
we have a very sparkly sky. You're welcome, Fargoth. I'm going to be saying that a lot, I feel. Oh, Sasusius, old chap. No, I'm not too busy. What do you need this time, Equalizer? That's an excellent title to have chosen. Task. I'm glad we've managed to make him pay up. He is a nice person. I would have been sad if we were forced to put him into prison. Please, keep the gold as your first salary. All's well that ends well. You can tell because the advancement is still great that hasn't been enough to bump me up a level. Task. It is time to conduct the yearly census in Pelagiat. I want you to travel there and count how much of each race and gender there are in the settlement. It is not necessary to ask for religious affiliation and profession this time. Only permanent residents should be counted, so not the people who only pass the settlement, and not the guards. The others in the fort, such as officers and prisoners, are considered permanent residents though, so they should be counted. Talk with me when you're ready. Okay. I mean, I'll go and do that in a minute, sure. What? I haven't been into Pelagiad yet. So, are you ready to give me the result of this year's census in Pelagiad? Oh, I see. It's different options. I see. Okay, so I have to find how many orcs there are and stuff. Altmer. 2 Altmer in one thing, no Altmer in the other thing. So, if I can find some Altmer who are permanent, that's going to be the answer. Not yet. See you soon. I can't see you soon. I have to give you an answer. Can I press escape? No. Okay. Well. I mean, I have no idea. I'm going to guess this. Okay, fair enough. That report does not seem to be right based on last year's census. Never mind, I will send someone else. Regretfully, I cannot give you a reward for this. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. But I was expecting... I mean, you said talk to me when you're ready, not talk to me when you come back. But fair enough. I want you to help with immigration today. Those who want to enter Morrowind will have to show up in this office to be processed. Your task is to ask them questions, and evaluate them. You have 3 choices. Allow them into the country, deny them entry to the country, or arrest them, in case you suspect they might be guilty of a crime. The first one you need to question is a Dunmer male who says that he is a minor. Ah, he just entered the office. So, papers please, huh?
What's this about?
Well, excellent question.
What do you want?
My name is Ravath Reathrin. I'm a Dunmer miner. I was born under the sign of the Steed. I want to enter my homeland to work as a miner here. A miner, eh? What do you mine? Do you have a job offer in the country? Any criminal records? I'm an egg miner. I have a job offer in the Shulk egg mine. I have never committed a crime. I just want to live in the land where my ancestors did. Well, you do mine eggs in Morrowind, and Shulk egg mine is a place, so sure. The Dunmer happily goes on his way to the next building. Your journal has been updated. Goodbye. Now do I check in with Sasucius, I suppose? Hello again. Hello. You have made the best choice. You are clearly qualified for this job. He was a Dunmer, a native to the land. He didn't have any criminal records, and he had a job offer. There was no reason not to allow him into the country. Here, take this reward. 300 gold. Okay. Thank you. Before I continue with this stuff, I think it might make some sense to pass the night. And
thanks again for returning my family ring.
Fogoth, go to bed, my friend. What time is it? 9 PM. There's no need to just be standing out here with a torch. We have spoken to most of the people upstairs at this point.
The ash storms are a nuisance.
Ha! No, Riskar. What a beautiful sight. Yeah, we've spoken to everyone. Elone is a member of the Blades, but we're not a member of the Blades yet because we haven't reported it into Caius yet, so she won't train us yet. Let's just... Do you sell beds?
Let's hear it.
Please have a look around.
You do have an entry for beds? Yes, the attic is available. It's upstairs. You need to climb the ladder. How many days do you want to stay? Just 1 day is plenty, thank you. Great, the bed is yours. Enjoy your stay. Thank you.
I'm sure it's around here somewhere.
What's this all about?
Oh, it's up here. I see. Oh, you do have a bed. Do you have anything worth stealing? But I'm not expecting anything worth stealing, to be honest. Yeah, just some random crap. Let's have a snooze. Still need endurance and strength recovery. I bought a whole bunch of scrolls and didn't even look at them. See if the intervention would take us to a temple. That could be handy for getting some scrolls, some potions of restoration. Art-wise, fortify personality. Maybe. Frost damage, not bad. Divine intervention will take us to the Imperials. My Crowrian flight scrolls. Invisibility. Lesser domination. Command, I think, makes people attack your enemies primarily. Argent glow. Multi-restoration, not bad. Summon skeletons. That could be fun. Lock-splitting scrolls. 40 to 60, that's pretty useful. That's that Mind Feeder scroll. I might sell that if Ariel has more money yet. It's normally 24 hours to reset, so he might have reset with the dawn, and he might not. It's about coming downstairs. I would buy some breakfast if I could actually eat any of it, but I can eat it, but it's only like a potion ingredient. There's not much point. Do you have any money yet, Ariel?
I barter for goods and coin. I also have a small selection of spells for sale. You want a little advice? That's free. That's all that's free.
I love the helmet. What? I thought I did get rid of the moon sugar. Do I have to sell it piece by piece? I'm surprised they gave me a bed. But that would explain why it was so little money.
Glory and honor, emperor and empire.
Oh, there, right. Thank you for your piety, friend. Okay. Well, that's very different.
Go ahead, stranger.
Sorry, who are you? No one. Fine. Yeah, that's very different. I thought it was like 50 gold for a stack of 10 of the things, which was pathetic. But 50 gold each is well worth the standing there and pressing the interact key a few times. So yes, now I can see if Ariel has any stuff, or if we'll have to come back to him later. He has 6 gold still. Do we care?
Welcome. Care to trade?
Later. I don't care too much. The stuff that we have that's worth money isn't actually weighing me down much. Now I could go on with some more papers, please stuff, but I seem to remember that one of the mods that's installed has a chapel on the coast who's willing to sell us some sort of dodgy hut. And that sounds more entertaining to me than living in foreign Gilnith's horrible blood-stained shack hole. Can I say shack hole? Yes, I'm sure it's fine. I've said worse than that. Even if it doesn't mean anything. Okay, now I'm imagining what a shack hole would be. I suppose it would be a hole you dug to put a shack into at a later date. Sort of like digging a trailer park out of the side of a cliff or something. I'm Tim and this is my shack hole. Still doesn't sound good. Oh yeah, here he is. I am called Tim, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that before.
What do you want?
I want to talk to you about a very bad business proposition for me. Deval the Swamp Seer. Greetings, my name is Deval the Swamp Seer. Yeah, I just said that. Listen, stranger, I used to be a local shaman, but I've got a sudden urge to go travelling. Hope the folks of Seyda Neen won't miss me too much. Are you interested in buying my house, by any chance? It's only 500 gold. I really need to go and study flowers and herbs of the other regions of Vardenfell. You notice that Devil strangely tries not to look at the shack at all. is it so cheap?
There's nothing to worry about, I assure you. It's just I've studied all the flowers and herbs at this place and it's time for me to go somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
Wonderful. Here's your key.
500 gold has been removed. Key to Drackletail Shack has been added. Journal has been updated. Tell me a secret.
What are the most dangerous places in Morrowind? Well, probably the Ash Vampire Citadels inside the Ghost Fence on Red Mountain.
Yeah, just up from Fargoth's ludicrous purchase.
But outside the Ghost Fence, I guess the Daedric Ruins would be the worst. They're all over the place, full of bad Daedra and the crazy folks who summon them. I hear vampires are pretty bad too, but I've never seen any personally. And the Dwemer sites are pretty bad too.
I mean, he's not wrong. Those are all challenging spots. There are some vampires. They're not as interesting as they are in other games, in other Elder Scrolls games particularly. You can't do... I mean, you can become a vampire, but then no one will talk to you, basically. Just some wizards. Okay, I guess the place is haunted. Nice screaming. And weeping. Hello. Goodbye. Banshee. I've never come across a Banshee before, so it's modded, I guess. Was that it? Call yourself a shaman and you can't handle a single Banshee? I see. I guess that's just a decoration. Wicker hat. Empty jug. Note. The note seems to be written in a great hurry. You can barely decipher its content.
I should never have taken that beautiful Coda flower from the swamp. She got so furious at me. It seems we're no longer good neighbors. Had to burn the flower in the fire later, because it started to decay really fast, but many more flowers appeared everywhere. Can't stay at my shack anymore. I see her in every shadow now. Sorry for tricking you, stranger. I needed money and had no other choice but to get away as soon as possible. I'm so scared to go to sleep here. She keeps whispering in the shadows.
I mean, no. You're absolutely welcome to place to steal. Spirits of Vardenfell. I'll take that set on. Clothes. I assume that's an empty chest. Yes. Good bit of decorating the place, though. Makes sense. I like it. Trinket box. Bargain scroll. Books. And I'm sure I can actually just put things in these stuff. Insults of the Dwemer. The most colourful insults of the Dwemer. Of the Dunmer. The Dwemer. Many who have travelled through Morrowind have come across the most common insults of the Dunmer. The words fetcher, Enwar and swit roll often off Dunmer tongues, but they have many more colourful insults to sling. This is a collection of some of the best ever heard while travelling through the region. The first book I actually wrote properly, many, many years ago, that wrote and got published, was a book of insults, as commissioned by the crazed publishing editor. So I'm going to read this out. It's really amusing. I knew I recognized your face from somewhere. I saw something like it while washing the hindquarters of Gwar. Either your mother was an orc or one has smashed you in your face. With a face like that, you should be safe in the wilderness. It would terrify even a pack of wild Nyx hounds. Weak? You'd best take a guild guide to the next town. With a smell like that, a silt strider wouldn't carry you on its back. Weak? Your mother must have had an affair with an orc. It's the only way to explain the depths of your stupidity. I may be drunk on Mazda, but tomorrow I'll be sober and you'll still be stupid. Good old Winston Churchill. You gas on like a speared netch. I've met cliff racers that have annoyed me less. Ooh, ouch, that really is nasty. No call for that kind of language, friend. A slave has better manners than you. Why don't you go home to your wife? Better yet, I'll go home to your wife. Outside of the approval, she wouldn't notice any difference.
I'd sleep with you, but there's not enough Sujammer in the world. I may have slept with every man in the village, but for you I will make an exception. Tear out all the pages of Boethia's pillow book. That's what he was like in bed. You're of so little importance you couldn't even buy a writ of execution for yourself. We can only hope he gains enough rank to warrant an assassination. I see you're a master of quotation. Memorizing the Book of Riddles is a great substitute for wit. Your idiocy would test the patience of Vec himself. Nah, not much use. Still, 10 out of 10 for effort, I suppose. I'm not going to look at the Dunmer alphabet right at the moment. Maps of Vardenfell. Ooh. Now this is what I'm talking about, the fast travel system. This is the fast travel system here. Except without the zones for the recall scrolls. But yeah, as you can see, Seyda Neen to Ebonheart, no fast travel. Go to Vivek, but that's really nice. And the maps are really good quality in this as well. This is Vardenfell, the island we're on. We're here. That was Ebonheart. So we've done this little bit of journey. We're about here right at the moment. There's Pelagiad. So there's a lot more to see still. Oh no, that's even better. An actual map of Vivek. Vivek City is an absolute maze. That's really useful. Oh yeah, there's the Dren plantation with all the slaves. We'll have to do something about that. Okay, I'm not selling this. This is great. Even a map of Balmora. If I pick it up, I will end up selling it by mistake. I'm not going to pick it up, but I know it's here. That's nice. That practically justifies the purchase of the place on its own. Again, I'm assuming most of this stuff is going to be decor. I don't want to grab it all and sell it. The place looks really nice. What's that? Oh, another coda flower. Different style. Blasphemous Revenants. Soul gems, but not really. Yes. Yeah, I like it. Cute. And these are just basically all themed containers to sort your stuff into. Cool. Let's see how the time is going, shall we? Excuse me one moment. Yeah, we're heading towards 40 minutes, so I'm going to call it here. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and don't mind the fact that we've dipped our toe into the horrifying moral turpitude of actually working for the tax authorities. But so far, you know, we've done one favour that we've already done anyway, paid for someone, lied badly about how many people there are in Pelagiad, and admitted one random Dunmer into the office. It's an interesting variety of stuff. So the mod makers have put quite a bit of effort into it. I seem to remember hearing that one of the people behind the mod extending the Census and Excise office was one of the original designers of the game. So that's probably why it's off to such a flying start, although having said that, a lot of modded content really is grand. So anyway, I'm going to leave it here for the week, and if you are still here, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, leave a message if you can think of anything to say. It all helps feed the great algorithmic beast that YouTube works off. And while it might not be a matter of
financial life or death for me. It's still, encouraging. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.